What's going on, y'all? Hold up. Yeah, we gotta go to the TikTok. And me, I've been hearing some shit about Reggie. It's like, it's always the same.
Is it?
Of course, nigga, what?
No one complain about the color gay.
Okay, put like this. I ask you a question, G.
That don't make sense.
Do you want a man?
Females ain't
You'll
scared of accountability.
pay for your man mortgage and all that. You pay for all that stuff. Cause you say you got money and all that, so you want a man that you take care of all that stuff for. Like that's what you do.
I employ some of my.
Would you go get a nigga out of Popeyes right now?
No.
We'll go get a bad bitch out of Popeyes, bro.
See what I'm saying?
What the fuck point do that? Wait, that's a dull ass point.
That's a double standard. That's what we're trying to tell you. Double standards wait until y'all want it to work.
Y'all love double standards until it don't benefit y'all.
Is it?
But that's cause you looking at, why you looking at this bitch? She look like a double standard, nigga. That's what I be hating about these niggas, bro. Like, shut up. Bitch, this hoe do not look like white material.
Cause you say you got money and all that, so you want a man that you take care of all that stuff for. Like that's what you do.
I employ some of my.
Would you go get a nigga out of Popeyes right now?
No.
We'll go get a bad bitch out of Popeyes, bro.
See what I'm saying?
What the fuck point do that? Wait, that's a dull ass.
See, this what I'm saying. They wanna, it's a point to,
Until y'all want it to work.
Y'all love double standards until it don't benefit y'all.
Is it?
Of course, nigga.
it did not.
No one complain about the color gay.
Okay, put like this. I ask you a question, G.
That don't make sense.
Do you want a man?
Females ain't scared of accountability.
You'll pay for your man mortgage and all that. You pay for all that stuff. Cause you say you got money and all that, so you want a man that you take care of all that stuff for. Like that's what you do.
I employ.
What the fuck was going on?
Y'all love double standards.
So many niggas in. I'm going Shopify.
One of the reasons that my parents used to argue a lot was because the way my dad used to talk to me. So like my first football.
Yeah, I got lit off clap music.
This is when
We don't own.
Let me get you. Open your mouth.
We don't own any planes. We don't own no ships. We are not the people who are flying and floating that shit in here. I know every time you turn on the TV, that's what you see. Black people selling the rock, pushing the rock, pushing the rock. Yeah, I know. But that wasn't a problem as long as it was here. It wasn't a problem until it was in Iowa and it showed up on Wall Street where there are hardly any black people. If you want to talk about guns, why is it that there's a gun shop on almost every corner in this community?
Why?
Tell you why. For the same reason that there's a liquor store on almost every corner in the black community. Why? They want us to kill ourselves. We don't own any planes. We don't own...
Let me get you. Open your mouth, your heart, and your spiritual soul. Men need to stop with that bullshit.
Have the same energy. Women need to stop.
That's some Atlanta shit. I ain't heard of women being gold diggers and shit like that until I got to ATL. Every woman is not. Every
From
woman.
Jersey.
Oh, women like they down there?
Even down, they down everywhere.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, they just favorite food be apple pie.
Never mind.
People pretend to want, but they.
To open your mouth, your heart, and your spirit.
Was Rage too funny?
Caleb.
Was Rage too funny? Some niggas was texting me and immediately almost backed out. They was like, yeah, nah, I don't know about it. I told them it's a joke. Hold on, you wanna do it?
Oh no, man.
Oh
they
my.
got, oh no, they got Reg. Oh no.
Reg, what's up, bro?
What's good with it, brother? Y'all getting it?
Yeah, we hear you.
Yeah. So
Mac, Reg too funny. I'm gonna give it to Mac first. Mac, you up first.
I bet.
You can start whenever you feel like it. You good? You got the floor.
I bet. Why this nigga look so fucking just down and low? Nigga, you look deficient in every single fucking vitamin. Ugly ass nigga. Fucking big lip ass nigga. Nigga look like a fucking black Medusa. Having ass nigga. Look at this nigga. Look at this nigga hair. Nigga hair look fucking invasive. Nigga get too close, might bite back. Having ass nigga. The fuck is wrong with this nigga? This big lip whole ass nigga. This nigga look pale as a bitch. Nigga, you probably need vitamin D, vitamin C, vitamin E, nigga, vitamin Z. Having ass nigga. Nigga, you look crazy. You look fucking wild, man. Nigga, this shit.
He not saying that.
Anyway, child, I'm done.
He that's what I was like. He not saying nothing.
Yeah, fucking talk. I can talk. I'm done. I'm chilling.
Reg, you there whenever you need it.
Alright, say less. What's good with it, brother? Jay Boolin looking ass. Kendrick Perkins. Face ass. Turn signal nose ass. Tight nose ass. Hang glider nose ass. Big glasses ass. Nutty professor looking ass. Studio sessions headphones ass. Old dresser drawer having ass. Red Dead Redemption 2 bed ass. Old bed ass. Old piece of bread ass. Medieval bed ass. Real night bed ass. Fortune teller head ass. Big head ass. Jeep Trackhawk back ass. Man, Parmesan, lemon, high honey wings with ass, the medium Dr. Pepper drinking ass. Get your Jimmy Coleman head ass back. Get your universal remote nose ass out the way. Get your lip mustache ass back. Get your mini goatee head ass back. White goatee ass back.
He getting his ass.
GTA, how to, one more. How to get money online in GTA tutorial watching ass.
That nigga, he got on his ass in rhythm.
I use AI to make the matchups. That's not my fault.
You use AI?
Bro, you know what? All right, look. I'll give you another one, bro. I'll give you an easier opponent for the next time. I got you.
Please, my nigga, damn.
Oh, is Reg too funny?
Caleb, I see why they put you on the Madden cover. Bro trying to block 2 people and witness greatness. I'm getting hit. Bam! I might as well throw a fucking bucket. My God, did he score with that? Caleb, I seen these clips, but now I'm really watching. Here comes the pressure. He must have looked at the Jumbotron to know I can't go that way either. Fast, the way he just accepts his feet and drops a dime.
What in the fuck? And a DB ass. Okay. No. I'm out of here. Don't touch me. Feet not even said.
He just got a new fan today. I'm ordering a jersey right after I post this. Fade away to the back of the end zone over
Real life fadeaway. Oh God, no. I forgot Caleb was really hard.
It's where he put the ball. Slow him down, make him stop so he don't run into a boomstick. Play action, I could dump it down on you, but I could also go get that tud back there. Yeah, bucket.
How did he flicker the wrist?
I see why they put you on the Madden cover. Bro trying to block 2 people and witness greatness. I'm getting hit. Bam!
Santana made the creek.
There are men out there. I don't know why you thought you were entitled to some.
Picking up from the chaotic.
Oh, he got arrested for that.
Find out exactly what happened. Otis explains that the massive argument actually started over something completely trivial. His female roommate was furiously demanding that he return his apartment key.
You know it was here. I said, it's the weekend now, you have to wait, right? I'm gonna be out on this. So she got some puppy and she said, hey, if you don't get my key, you're not making no sleep tonight. You don't throw your food away.
Otis tells the detectives that he was.
Don't tell me. Do not tell me. D niggas just got the argument over some food. No.
Investigators sit down with Otis in an interrogation room to find out exactly what happened. Otis explains that the massive argument actually started over something completely trivial. His female roommate was furiously demanding that he return his apartment key.
You know it was here. I said, it's the weekend now, you have to wait, right? I'm gonna be out on this. So she got some puppy and she said, hey, if you don't get my key, you're not making no sleep tonight. You don't throw your food away.
Otis tells the detectives that he refused to leave immediately because he had nowhere else to stay until the end of the week. Frustrated by his answer, his roommate made a phone call. She threatened to bring a man she called her brother to handle the situation.
You don't have no. I said, cool. You know, let him drive. Go ahead. I know. Alright, cool. I went in the room. Maybe I wouldn't have one bar.
About an hour later, a man named Tyrese shows up at the bedroom door. Otis recognizes him from previous visits and knows he usually carries a handgun with an extended magazine. Realizing the extreme danger, Otis quietly grabs his own weapon to protect himself just in case.
You can do it. He's talking to me like basically he's just getting aggressive. I can see where he was going. I said, oh, you know what? That's my grandma's phone. And then he told me I have 5 seconds.
The situation escalates quickly as the barefoot intruder stands aggressively in the doorway. He refuses to leave and gives Otis a 5-second warning. Trapped inside his own room with an armed and angry man, Otis realizes this confrontation is about to explode. Who will strike first?
I don't know why you thought you were entitled to some
Picking up from the chaotic apartment search, investigators sit down with...
That's insane, gang.
Ready for one of these niggas to run up on you. Listen, for 10 years, I was talking how y'all were talking. Nigga, I was with the people. When the police do something wrong, at every police shoot, nigga, I was bucking the police. I was at every city council meeting every Tuesday. If I find out the kids was getting STDs, I was down there bucking white folk. But nigga, I was looking around, nigga. Wasn't no niggas coming with me, and I was putting it on Facebook, going live. Going live. Wasn't no niggas coming with me when the police shut something down. Nigga, I'm inside the police department. Nigga, fuck the police. Nigga, then one day they took me to jail. Pulled me over in the hood in front of everybody. My nigga's son killed the police officer, a high-ranking motherfucker. All the polices around the country came in the city. They killed his son, but said they better not have a funeral. Nigga, I'm looking for the Muslims. I'm looking for them RBG niggas. I'm looking for niggas talking like you. This mother crying. Nigga, the police murdered that kid in the streets. They ain't take him to jail, but they should have. Because he killed a high-ranking white boy, bad motherfucker. So I come down off my heart, nigga, I'm gonna hold security for y'all. Stayed out all night long, nigga, with my little old pea shooter. One drunk nigga drinking to keep me company. Nigga, I'm watching them laws ride by. They threatening them people. Nigga, where them niggas at that's talking like how y'all talking?
Oh, God.
I'm ready to die with this shit, nigga. I'm ready to die. Where these rest everybody at, nigga? So when I drive away, nigga, they pull me over. Broken tail light. They Sandra Bland me. I get to jail, call my lawyer, Lisa Pepin. Say, Lisa, man, them motherfuckers done brought me to jail. You got warrants? No, man, broken tail light. She said, Blue, don't say nothing. I'm on my way. When she hang up, I said, hey, man, whatever you do, don't let these motherfuckers Sandra Bland me. Nigga, about 30 minutes later, here come all them white boys. Come on, Charleston. Man, where we going? We finna take you to the mental asylum under the Sandra Bland Act. Senate Bill 20-something. So, nigga, they take me to the mental hospital. I'm saying, man, y'all finna go lose y'all job. Nigga, we finna make the news. Nigga, I'm a major community activist. Major police shooter. Nigga, I disappear. I call mama. I call Lisa. Lisa say, don't say nothing, Blue, I'm on my way. So I sit down. Shit, man, about 2 hours go by. Call Lisa, she ain't answering. Call Lisa, she ain't answering. That's my lawyer. Call Lisa, she ain't answering. I call mama. Mama said, boy, I don't know what you done done. I don't know what kind of trouble you in, boy. I say, Mama, I've been calling Lisa. Lisa said ain't nothing she can do. Mama, what you mean?
But I wanna do that shit, bro.
No, nigga, this is civil. No, this civil commitment. This ain't criminal, nigga. You ain't got the same due process. But we clap for the Sandra Bland law. No, nigga, the police can admit you to the mental hospital, but nigga ain't no records of you, nigga, nowhere. So nigga, the niggas in the city start making calls. Y'all better tell his mama where he at. So nigga, that's how they found me. So as I'm sitting in that motherfucking hospital on day 2, I'm playing tough, cause Lisa say don't say nothing to nobody. They start saying, Charleston White, what's up? Medication. What medication?
The one to stop you from fucking your cousins.
No, man, listen, what medication? The doctor prescribed you some medication. Man, I ain't seen no motherfucking doctor. How they gonna give me some medication? I ain't taking nothing. Okay, another day go by. I'm looking at a nigga with dreads sitting in the corner just looking at me. Say, man, how I get out of here? That nigga say, take the medicine, do what the doctor say do. What? Nigga, but I ain't seen no doctor. How they just go prescribe me some medicine like this here? Nigga, I ain't seen no motherfucking doctor. Nah, homie, niggas talk that tough talk shit, nigga. Nah, so on day 3, nigga, you can't, nigga, I'm looking out the window. I know it's some, let him go out there. There's some niggas out there, I done let him go. I look out the window, ain't nobody out there. Nigga, day 4, you can't make me believe motherfuckers ain't finna start breaking windows to come get me. Now, day 5, man, I want the medicine. I submit, Toby. Yeah, I was cool before I went in, nigga. I went to holler at Toby. No, nigga, I see what they'll do, nigga. When you bad, nigga, I was the bad. So
hold up, how you get out this shit?
Take the medicine and come up with a good story.
That's why you fucked up.
Listen, come up with a good story on why I'm trying to die by the police. So the white boy say,
You ready to die because you just ready for one of these niggas to run up on you.
I'm listening for 10 years.
Looking for extra
Getting in this bitch.
OG.
He says the
OG nigga be haters too though. Old school nigga, OG, whatever y'all want to call y'all selves. Y'all nigga be some hating ass nigga too now. Man, cuz Big be hating saying goddamn scamming and all that ain't really hush.
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck scamming ain't hush. Like, you nigga ain't staying down and fuck all that sell. A quarter slab to get a man, fuck all that. Bring the car out in the summer, man, fuck all that. We going to the bank and get 4,000 out of this motherfucker right now. I stayed up to 5 in the morning. I stayed up to 5 in the morning for this money. How the fuck I ain't hushing?
Yeah.
That's just a form of shit that from the
No,
disconnect.
but I'm gonna tell you why I say that.
It's just why I call it two different things.
No, I'm gonna tell you why it ain't hustling. Cause y'all nigga get the money, fuck it up, and move to the next lick. Like nigga ain't getting that shit, say this, getting hit me or nothing. I'm gonna take 5,000 out of this fault and hit me or nothing. Y'all gonna fuck that whole fault up. All right. And then be running around like, man, we got.
But what I supposed to listen to? What I supposed to listen to? Old niggas telling us, or niggas telling us, man, y'all niggas gonna fuck that money up, man.
He says the American devils, the lynching, the killing, cutting the black people's private out, sticking it in the mouth is what they did to us. Got a book called 100 Years of Lynching written by white men. Taking black women who was 4 months pregnant, they took us for years and hung us up with the feet and stuck a dagger in the stomach and ripped it and pulled the unborn baby out just to put fear in other slaves. They tied up black people to horses and 2 horses and pulled his arms out and pulled his legs out. Lemonade trains with white children and white people of America used to come and watch them tie up 10 or 15 black men and pour gasoline on them and burn them, watch them burn alive. They took us and hung us up with trees and shot us with bullets. They took and cut a hand off and gave it to the little boy and they took the leg off. And this is worse than the devil.
All right, but
see, the devil, the preacher in the church taught us that the devil was up under the ground.
Right.
And he'll wait till he died before he burned us up. This white devil in America was worse because he burned us while we was alive. He didn't wait till we died. So what I'm trying to say is the deeds and the works. And I think this, if Elijah Muhammad can stand in America for 42 years before my little black self was born and say that the American white man is the devil, then the white man should get up and say you are a lie and carry him to court and say we are not the devil. Not one American, not one government official, one mayor, one senator, none of them will stand up and say that they are not devils and this man is lying. So what am I to do?
Right.
I believe it.
Do you believe that every white man is a devil? I mean, Angelo Dundee, Harold Conrad.
Angelo Dundee's Italian. He's got a lot of black blood in him. Harold Conrad's Jew.
So there are exceptions.
No, listen. What I'm saying to you is this. I'm saying that Elijah Muhammad, our leader, teaches us this, and I believe everything he says. So it's not for me to prove that. You must remember, you have not lynched me. It wasn't the Germans that did this to us. It wasn't the white Canadians who's right on our border. He put emphasis on the American devils. He's missioned to America by God to preach the truth. So what I'm saying, let's say we got one white fellow in America who has proved that he means right. Let's say we got another one. White people have died in demonstrations for black people. Now, here's the position I'm in. Here's 10,000 whites coming to kill me. And in those 10,000, or let's say here's 10,000 rattlesnakes coming to bite me. And in those 10,000, there was 1,000 that didn't mean no harm. And I knew there was a good 1,000 snakes out there, but they all look alike. Now, what should I do? Should I keep the door open and let the 10,000 in, hoping that the 1,000 will unite and save me, and one bite of killing me, or should I just be safe and shut the door? So we have white people say, I mean right. I have a black husband. Oh, my children are black. I love everybody. I really believe you. But I'm sorry, man, there's 10 more thousand behind you that don't feel that way. I'm just sorry, but what am I gonna do? So I like to say this, that I know, I'll bet my hand on my family's life now that there's some whites that mean right and sorry that they're from this race. But there's so few until it don't really matter, until I can't forget all the lynching, all the depriving, all the murder, everything that's happened because they're two that mean right. Right. But see, when America dropped bombs on Vietnam, she drops them. Okay. Babies, boys, when she dropped the bomb on Japan, she dropped it. They don't say some innocent, they just said war. So when a person in Belfast leave a bomb, they don't say, well, there's a kid that's innocent in here. There's an old lady, she's blind. They just, boom, throw the bomb. So what I'm saying, not because they do, we have a problem. It's black and white. And maybe there's a few voices, I mean right. But there's so many that don't. So we have to look at the problem as a whole. I want to get that plain. I know there are whites that mean right.
We don't be caring, bro. That's the love be gone, but they get our lust mixed up with love and think we still care.
Oh my goodness, he is breaking this shit down. I want y'all to listen.
So by the time you cheat on me, my love for you was gone. Your love for me still there, trying to make me mad. But the whole time you just making my lust mad.
Oh my God, you're not listening though.
No, I'm listening. That's just not how I flow. By the time I cheat, I don't want your ass no more. No way.
So we don't care.
Cool. Neither one of us care. Sound like a truce to me.
So how the nigga gonna make me cry if I don't care? You gonna make my lust hurt?
And that's only hurting yourself.
I'm gonna get my leak back. Would it make you feel in your heart or not? Don't have shit to do with me after that. I done got my motherfucking lick back. I don't give a fuck how you feel about it.
I might clap for you.
Cool. I deserve a round of applause. What's next?
Good job. Finally did something. We don't be caring, bro. The love be gone, but they get our lust mixed up with love and think we still care.
He not lying. He be spitting. He be spitting, gang. Damn.
You're gonna get arrested for assault on a civilian.
300 feet, turn right toward Connecticut 3 South.
I'm gonna be a little while. Okay. You know my luck. Sitting at a red light, some guy sitting in front of me, I honk the horn. He jumps out of the car, flashing his badge, saying he's an off-duty cop. He comes up, saying this, that, takes the license plate, then goes to get back in his car, and then like rages out, comes over, punches me in my face, and now I'm waiting for the cops to come.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Alright?
Yep.
All right.
You alright?
Yeah.
Alright. Let me know what happens.
Rocky Hill police meet Brocuglio at a nearby shopping center and get the full story of the altercation.
Did you say that the other vehicle pulled in here?
He pulled in, but I think he just pulled in over there to whip out of here.
Turned around? All the things he just pulled in, turned around, pulled back out again. Doesn't believe he's
What the fuck? He really punched him? That's insane. Nigga really that mad?
So what happened?
We were at that light down there past Dunkin' Donuts. He was in front of me. It was, red light. I was coming out, turning to go down here.
So you're on France Street, like Cumberland was on your right?
Yes, correct.
Okay.
And I was sitting there. He was in front of me.
You said you were in the right-hand lane?
Correct.
Okay.
Turning. He was in the right-hand lane in front of me, turning at the red light. He was doing whatever he was doing. I just gave him a little horn tap, tell him to go because there was.
It was green?
It was a red light.
Red light,
but,
right on.
Nobody's coming. So then he decided to jump out, flash his badge, come back, take the picture of my plate, and then he came back up, said, I'll see you with the court, or see you with the ticket, blah, blah, blah. Started walking to his car, asked him for his badge number since he wanted to flash his badge number to me. He got all enraged, came up, said, who you talking to? Bang! Right in my face.
All right. I'm debating whether to say how you do it, because I'm here.
Well, I understand why.
Pete Panther.
American PD.
Pete Panther.
When they pulled up, I said, because what I was going to do is, I'm off today for the weekend.
Yeah.
And basically what I was going to do is I was going to ask my supervisor to call my lieutenant and say, this is what happened. I have the plate. Do I have you guys run it, or do I call Rocky Hill and say, this is what happened, have them run it, and speak to the guy's supervisor? I got out of the car,
Yeah.
whatever you want, I'll give you a sworn written statement, whatever it is.
Yeah.
And I took this photo.
Why don't I grab some forms and you can write it out for me?
Yeah,
all right?
You want to get arrested? You're going to get arrested for assault on a civilian.
300 feet, turn right toward Connecticut 3 South.
I'm going to be a little while.
Okay.
You know my luck. Sitting at a red light, some guy sitting in front of me, I honk the horn. He jumps out of the car, flashing his badge, saying he's an off-duty cop. He comes up, saying this, that, takes the license plate, then goes to get back in his car, and then and like rages out, comes over, punches me in my face, and now I'm waiting for the cops to come.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Alright?
Yep.
Alright.
You alright?
Yeah.
Alright. Let me know what happens.
Rocky Hill police meet Brocuglio at a nearby shopping center and get the full story of the altercation.
Did you say that the other vehicle pulled in here?
He pulled in, but I think he just pulled in over there to whip out of here.
Turned around? All the things he just pulled in, turned around, pulled back out again. Doesn't believe he sold me a lot. Yeah, probably did get out of clock. So,
Get me right here.
you need a ambulance or anything?
No.
So what happened?
We were at that light down there past Dunkin' Donuts. He was in front of me. It was, red light.
Going this way?
I was coming out turning to go this way to go down.
You were on Grand Street, like fumbling what was on your right?
Yes, correct.
Okay.
And I was sitting there. He was in front of me.
You said you were in the right-hand lane?
Correct.
Okay.
Turning. He was in the right-hand lane in front of me, turning at the red light. He was doing whatever he was doing. I just gave him a little horn tap, tell him to go because there was
green.
It was a red light.
Red light,
but
right on.
Nobody's coming. So then he decided to jump out, flash his badge, come back, take the picture of my plate, and then he came back up, said, I'll see you with the court or see you with the ticket. Blah blah blah. Started walking to his car, asked him for his badge number since he wanted to flash his badge number to me. He got all enraged, came up, said, "Who the f you talking to?" Bang! Right in my face.
All right. I'm debating whether to say how you doing, because I'm here.
Well, I understand why.
Pete Panther.
Meriden PD.
Pete Panther.
When they pulled up, I said, because what I was going to do is, I'm off today for the weekend.
Yeah.
And basically what I was going to do is I was going to ask my supervisor to call my lieutenant and say, this is what happened. I have the plate. Do I have you guys run it, or do I call Rocky Hill and say, this is what happened, and have them run it and speak to the guy's supervisor? I got out of the car,
Yeah.
whatever you want, I'll give you a sworn written statement, whatever it is.
Yeah.
And I took this photo.
Why don't I grab some forms and you can write it out for me?
Yeah, whatever you think, so.
Damn.
Man, they said you were kicking with the GDs and shit on the street. I was like, bro, I ain't GD, my dad is GD though. Ooh. So he was like, man, you gotta get him up with me about that shit. Get him up mean you gotta fight. And then them fighting with get him up. Man, you gotta get him up, man. You were fucking with the folks on the town to be in this cell. So I said, man, I ain't gotta be in your cell, nigga. He said, well, you gonna have to fight to get past me. I jumped down off the top bunk. I told Lil' Kevin, I said, man, I ain't took off on my motherfucking ass. Lil' Kevin took straight off on my motherfucking ass. I'm on the street used to dealing with pistols and this, that, and third. He took straight off. It wasn't nothing to talk about. I swear to God, I swear for cheese and crackers, he took straight the fuck off. He took straight the fuck off. As soon as I said the shit out of my man, I ain't never been boom, 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 boom. It wasn't nothing to talk about. He took straight the fuck off. Bamboozle. I ain't never, ever in my life had no shit like this happen to me. I was starting to get so mad. I grabbed this neck with both my hands. I'm trying to squeeze this bitch tongue. I'm trying to kill this bitch. But while I'm doing it, I got my head down. So with my head down, he uppercutting the shit out of my motherfucking ass. Mac. Put your head up. Put your head up, y'all nigga. Put your head up, y'all nigga. Mac. Put your head up, y'all nigga. Put your head up, y'all nigga. Whole time I'm feeling them bitches. Them bitches snagging. They snagging.
Hey, bro, what in the fuck, bro?
Damn. Them all smacking on my grandma. I come up, all I know is, man, lift your head up, y'all nigga. I'm blacked out. On one hand, Kevin had now. But we going back and forth. We one-handing each other. The nigga who had the pod for 5, he was a rock man. He mopped floors. He heard us going in it and ran to the cell. When he ran to the cell, all right, look at him. All right, that's enough. Y'all chill. He good. He said, what's up with him, little kitty? He said, yeah, that little bitch gonna fight. That bitch bust my lip. He finna have to fight again in a minute. He gonna have to fight again. And Julio, nigga, from Owen, man, from Bainhampton, I'll never forget. Julio from Bainhampton. If you know Julio, you know TV and Julio, you know I ain't lying. Julio said, man, we gonna call you Big 5 from now on. And from midday forward, y'all, don't y'all know, every 3, 4, 5 days, Man, Kevin will just take off on me, cuz. I ain't bullshitting.
What the fuck, bro? This why no, bro. What, bro?
At an Airbnb in Inglewood at 1:30 in the morning, 7 uninvited guests are moving through the shadows at the birthday party of 20-year-old Brianna Steins, also known as Lady Takeoff from Eastside Mob Pyru. They've been searching the party for hours, have picked out their targets, and are seconds away from putting up over 100 shots through the walls of the party. But what they didn't know is they already led detectives through a trail of bullets back to a compound in 11A East Coast Hood that served as a meeting point and a dispatch location when it was time to press play on their enemies. And that compound turned aggressive shooters into serial killers in the city of LA. Rap News Street Politics, the best hood channel on YouTube. Viewer discretion is advised. Some of the images displayed in this video may be sensitive to some viewers, but we about to bring you as close as possible to each event that took place on Sunday, January 23rd, 2022. This is Lady Takeoff's birthday party off North Park Avenue in the city of Inglewood. A lot of Bloods and Pyrus are in attendance. The Swans are said to be here. The Westside Pyrus are present. 1 Trey 5 Pyru is present. And of course, Eastside Mob Pyru is also in attendance.
Damn. It's like fucking 5 hoods there.
Among those members, we got Lady Takeoff's sister, 26-year-old Marnisha Hamilton, also known as Boss Lady from Mob Pyru. We have 21-year-old Jaden Griffin, also known as B-Flag from 1 Trey 5 Pyru. We have 21-year-old Teron Whitaker, whose gang affiliation is unknown. And we have 21-year-old Kwame Mahan, also known as Hothead Brazy from Mob Pyru. Now, throughout the night, everything is seemingly going according to plan. It's a nice setup.
Quadruple murder. Damn.
Birthday balloons, treats, everything was laid out nice. And throughout the night, Ring Camera catches partygoers hanging out outside and enjoying each other's company. At around 10:35 p.m., we see Lady Takeoff outside with a few other female partygoers, and nothing seems to be wrong. But there's more to what meets the eye in these images. As time is going, 3 vehicles are seen passing by the party. A white Mercedes sedan, a green Dodge Charger, and a black Mercedes SUV are seemingly spinning this party, plotting on Lady Takeoff and everybody else in attendance. Now, with the night starts,
These niggas is treacherous, boy. What the fuck?
15 to 20 people are inside the Airbnb kicking. At 1:36 in the morning, 7 suspects are seen creeping down the driveway of this Airbnb with multiple firearms in hand. And a second Ring camera closer to the back unit catches 3 of the main individuals setting up in position. In the gray sweatsuit, we have 21-year-old Khalil Santos, also known as Infant Baller, or Lil Scrappy, from 6'9 East Coast Crip. In the blue sweatpants, black hoodie, we have 28-year-old Corey Irvin, also known as the General, or G-Man for short, from 11A East Coast Block Crip. And with the red shoes, we have 22-year-old Kendall Taylor, also known as A-Boy, also from 11A East Coast Block Crip. Now, Corey and Khalil hit the left of the building and start to peer into the windows, while Kendall Taylor hides behind planters, and he also takes a look inside. As Corey and Khalil come back towards the driveway, Kendall Taylor motions to them that he sees the target. Directly on the other side of this wall lies Brianna Steins and her sister Marnisha Hamilton. And after taking a couple steps back, shots begin to ring off from 2 rifles, 2 pistols, and the Uzi, ripping through the party. Now, Hothead Brazy is said to have been sitting down at this time when bullets started flying. He said he was hit and then jumped out the window to dodge the other bullets and hid in the yard until shots stopped firing. But the shots lasted for almost a minute, with the individual holding the Uzi having time to reload before continuing to fire. And as all the suspects ran away, they seemingly came back and fired more rounds from across the street into the Airbnb for good measure. And when it was all said and done, Brianna Steins, Marnisha Hamilton, Teron Whitaker, and Jaden Griffin all sustained gunshot wounds and did not leave this Airbnb with their lives this night.
Dang.
Police get a phone call of the shooting, and when they arrived on the scene, they noticed that it was a massacre. Hothead Brazy was hit, but still alive in front of the party, telling officers there were more people hitting the back, and they take him out the way. And as police begin to tape off the scene, they find 49 9mm cartridges, 26 7.62s, 25 .223 cartridges, along with 640 and 645 caliber shell cases left behind, totaling 112 bullets fired in total. And as they receive the ring camera footage, they notice the green Charger, the white Benz, and the black Mercedes SUV speeding away from the scene. But they hadn't glued together that this black Mercedes SUV is something they've been watching for a long time on 118th and Main Street. Now, this location at 11854 Main Street used to be an old smoke shop in the middle of 11A East Coast Hood. It's somewhat of a warehouse turned into a residential space where 51-year-old Marvin Lanier, also known as K-Head, from 11A East Coast Block Crip, is running his business out of. But this compound is also equipped with electric gates, various surveillance cameras, and all the tools necessary for East Coast to operate in secrecy while putting
Damn. At least they smart.
on this compound. We have to retrace our steps before the.
So, when it comes to the end time, you know, one of the secrets for the end.
But guess what, Art? Even if they throw out the background noise, I believe we still have probable cause to arrest all 30 of those white kids. And I'm going to tell you why, Art. Let's listen to the conversation, Art. Let's listen to the conversation. He calls the operator on CETO. The operator says, "How can I help you?" And I'm paraphrasing. He says, "Our boat is sinking and we need a tow." She says, "How much water are you in?" He says, "We're in 17 feet of water." No, no, no. We're in 31 feet of water. Art, there's a big difference between 17 and 31. There's a big difference between 17 and 31. Why don't you know if you are in roughly 17 feet of water? And why don't you know if you are in roughly 31 feet of water? You are on the boat all the time. This is what they do, Art. They boat all the time. They go to Horn Island all the time. Why don't you know if you're in 17 foot of water or 31 foot of water? 31 foot of water. But Art, it gets better than this, Art. It gets better. The CETO operator, Art, says, "Do you want me to call the Coast Guard? Do you want me to call the Coast Guard?" Guess what he said? "We don't need the Coast Guard." Art, if your boat is sinking, do you care who comes to rescue you? If your boat is sinking, if I'm sinking in 31 feet of water, you can call the Coast Guard, you can call the aliens, you can call the Snow Bunny boat, you can call whoever you want to call if my boat is sinking. He told the operator, "We don't need the Coast Guard." Who does that, Art? Who says we don't need the Coast Guard if we sink? So she says, okay. She says, "How many adults are on the boat?" Pay attention to this, Art. You caught him in another lie. Listen to this. She says, "How many adults are on the boat?" He said, quote, "There are no adults on the boat." He lied, Art. Second lie. First lie, he said, Nolan said, "I'm staying behind to hang out with Katie. Y'all can leave me." Katie said Nolan told her, "I'm headed back to the boat because my friend's about to leave." That was lie number one. That was lie number one. You lied and said Nolan said he's going to stay behind with Katie. That was a lie. Lie number two, the CETO operator asked you, "How many adults are on the boat?" He said, "There are no adults on the boat, Art." Why did he lie? Why did he lie? She said, "How many people on the boat?" He said, "Everybody on the boat is under 21. Art, she said, "That was not my question." Art, she begged him to tell her how many people are on the boat. She said, "That's not my question. How many people are on the boat?" She said, "Is anybody breathing on the boat?" He said, "A lot of people breathing on the boat." She said, "Is there anybody living on the boat?" He said, "Yes, people are alive on the boat." Art, I would like to investigate her. She didn't do no crime. I want to know what made that operator say, "Is anybody breathing on the boat?" What made her say, "Is anybody alive on the boat?" Art, what did she hear in the background? What did that operator hear in the background to make her ask him, "Is anybody breathing on the boat?" That don't sound like a regular question. And then she said, "Is anybody living on the boat?" It's almost like she could feel something was going on. I would love to know if those were standard questions, Art. I would love to know if those were standard questions or if she had a hunch that something fishy was going on. Now check this out, Art. She asked him a third or fourth time. He would not answer the question, Art. He would not answer the question. How many people are on the boat? Guess what he said, Art? Like 7. Like 7. Art, the boat only holds 8. They went out there that morning with 8. 7 Caucasians and Nolan. 7 Caucasians and Nolan. Art, they left with 7, right? When she said, "How many people on the boat?" Art, why did he say like 7? Why did he say 7? It's only 7 people. Why couldn't he say 7? Why did he say like 7? You know why he said like 7, Art? Because he didn't know if Nolan was still alive or not. He didn't know if Nolan was still alive or not. So let me say like 7 in case he survives. Because Art, if you call me up and say, "Dr. Umar, how many people at the basketball game?" I can't count them all, Art. I'm gonna say like 100. It's like 100.
Because I don't know. It could be a little less than 100. It could be a little more than 100. There's only 7 people on the boat. I don't need to say like 7. I could just say 7. He didn't want to give her a direct answer. Why didn't he want to give her a direct answer, Art? Because he knows it should have been 8 people on that boat. He knows it should have been 8 people on that boat. So he said like 7 because he didn't want to say 7 so nobody can ask him where the hell was Nolan. Nolan's life was taken between 3:30 and 4:30, and they know exactly how and who. They know exactly how and who, Art. And they took the phone and the keys to get rid of any evidence. They took the phone and the keys to get rid of any evidence. And if Sister Christine and Sister Tashima didn't go to that girl's house to get that phone, they would have discarded it, Art. They were going to discard the keys and the phone and act like they never even had them either. Now, I'm going to give you this one piece, Art, and I'm going to leave it alone. I'm going to give you this one piece, Art, and I'm going to leave it alone. As I said, I'm very disappointed in the fact that Sheriff Ledbetter and District Attorney Morab are not investigating all 30 of those children. I'm disappointed that all 3 boats were not treated like a crime scene. Now, my primary theory, they unalived him on the boat, threw him over to make it look like a drowning. They unalived him on the boat or on land before they took off, threw him in the water to make it look like a drowning. But I'm going to say this to you, Art. I have another theory as well. I got 2 theories. This is my first theory. Let me give you my second theory, and we're done on this. There's a strong chance, Art, that after they unalived Nolan, they held onto the body overnight and dumped it the next day, Art. Or they took the body to one of the other islands around Bourne Island and dumped the body. And let me tell you why I believe this, Art. Let's go back to Emmett Till. Let's go to Emmett Till, Art. Emmett Till was unalived on August 28th. They barbed wired Emmett Till to a 75-pound cotton gin, 1955. August 28th, 1955, Emmett Till was unalived, and they barbed wired him to a 75-pound cotton gin and threw him in the Tallahatchie River. The Tallahatchie River, Art, is a freshwater river. Horn Island is on the Gulf of Mexico. It's salt water. Salt water is rougher and more active and more buoyant than freshwater, Art. Follow me on this. Emmett Till got thrown in the Tallahatchie, barbed wired to a 75-pound cotton gin, Art, and his body made it up to the surface on August the 31st. Even though he was tied to a 75-pound cotton gin in a river, his body floated up to the surface in 3 days, Art. Emmett Till was 14. Nolan Wells is 18. If Nolan Wells was unalived and dumped immediately on July 4th, Art, we should have saw his body on July 5th. If Emmett Till's body can make it to the top in 3 days, tied to a cotton gin, Art, why did Nolan Wells' body only surface the morning of July 6th? I think there is a strong possibility they held onto his body, Art, because they were afraid that if they dumped it immediately, it would surface too soon. If they dumped Nolan's body too soon,
damn, bro, you not be lying.
Back, Art, before they made it back home, they all go to jail. They could have held onto his body, Art, and dumped it on July 5th or dumped it the morning of July 6th. Because according to science, Art, Nolan's body should not have surfaced for 3 days. Or, according to what happened to Emmett Till, it should have surfaced within a day. The fact that it took Nolan Wells' body 41 hours before we saw it, I think that body might have gotten dumped, Art. But guess what, Art? Even if they broke...
Bitch ass what? Don't let this black and white shit fool you, twin. Do not let this black and white shit fool you, bro. I see the bonnet. I know how you get down. You gotta protect the hair at night. But I don't give a fuck about none of that. On thing 1 and thing 2. I'ma show you this thing. Let me get my bag, bro. Thing 3. You don't got a file. Okay. Bitch ass what? Don't let this black and white shit fool you, twin. Do not let this black and white shit fool you, bro. I see the bonnet. I know how you get down. You gotta protect the hair at night. But I don't give a fuck about none of that. On thing 1 and thing 2. I'ma show you this thing. Let me get my bag, bro. Thing 3. You don't got a file. Okay. Bitch ass what? Don't let this black and white shit fool you, twin. Do not let this black and white shit fool you, bro. I see the bonnet. I know how you get down. You gotta protect the hair at night. But I don't give a fuck about none of that. On thing 1 and thing 2. I'ma show you this thing. Let me get my bag, bro. Thing 3. You don't got a file. Okay.
Oh shit.
Don't let this black and white shit.
Oh, your little badass in here.
Do not let this black and white shit fool you, bro. I see the bonnet. I know how you get down. You gotta protect the hair at night. But I don't give a fuck about none of that. On thing 1 and thing 2. I'ma show you this thing. Let me get my bag, bro. Thing
Oh, that was yesterday, bro. Get out of here, bro. Get out of here, bro.
Okay. Bitch ass what? Don't let this black and white shit fool you, twin. Do not let this black and white shit fool you, bro. I see the bonnet. I know how you get down. You gotta protect the hair at night. But I don't give a fuck about none of that. On thing 1 and...
Yeah, that's why you finna be on this on that bit, man. Bring your little bad ass here, man. Bring your little bad ass here, man. Your little bad ass here, man. Come here, man. Come here, man. Come up, buddy. What you doing, man? Come up under here, man. Y'all see Mufasa, bro? Y'all see Mufasa, bro? And this your problem, bro. He always wanna be in my, bro. Really, like, bro, shut up, bro. Look at the camera, bro. And stop playing, bro. Now get out, bro.
Somebody calls down, somebody tells the police that they have a gun because that could have got that young man shot. It's not time to talk. It is not time to talk. It is time to listen.
On July 26, 2023, officers were sent to a
What?
house for what sounded like a violent emergency. The caller claimed a man named JJ had pulled out a gun.
And they look white. So let's break that down and let's explain that.
Now that's strange because most every Jew that has ruled Israel, if you track where they're from Europe, Hungary.
Well, they have a European heritage.
Okay.
I mean, things for me, I'm not super obsessed with like, are they white? Do they have the exact DNA makeup? That's not my thing, right? Maybe some people.
It'd have to be a little bit bizarre if you're not obsessed with how white a person is, because
not really.
Degree does matter. Because, for example, like I have white DNA, so obviously I'm not a white person. So the question is, well, what percentage of white makes you white? So if I have 20% white DNA and I look like this, then what percentage do you need to legitimately be a white person?
I can only speak for myself. I can't speak for all I am is an individual who has beliefs. I can't speak for every white person. But I would say if you appear white, I would assume you're white. Like, I might have African DNA. If I showed up to the Black Student Union saying I want to join as a black person, I mean, I don't think you consider me.
They'll look at you funny, but they'll let you join. That's how black people are, actually. So black people are very accepting. In fact, I argue that colored people generally are quite accepting, and that's been largely their problem, is because unlike those of European heritage, colored people are very warm and accepting. If you look at the journals of...
I agree with that. Too many black Americans are way too accepting.
For sure.
You're lying. Go to these HBCUs and look at the white guys that are in the fraternity. That are in the fraternity.
Christopher Columbus, one of your guys, and you can reference the scholar Dr. Ivan von Sertima. They talk about his journals that he recorded upon coming to the Americas by accident. And he recorded that these people are so open, kind, friendly, and giving that if you would ask for something, they would give it to you thoughtlessly. There's no conception of private property. They're so open and friendly that they will be easy to conquer. And that quintessentially expresses the European mentality, which is one of domination and viciousness, not able to truly appreciate the goodness of this people, but rather to think it's easy to steal their stuff. I yield the floor.
And this kind of gets to the bigger question. Why are you bringing this specific...
Hey, hold on, let me go back. My bad, bro. Let me go back.
What you're talking about, you're hinting at it. Christopher Columbus, he conquered...
All the niggas in that big gas was bad. Oh, I bought them up. I started on that. Come on, I started on that. I'm dead. Cool, I'm dead. All you niggas. You got something on you? You better flush it. You got something on you? You better flush it. So my stupid ass, I can say something. Even if it was the truth, right? Even if it was the truth, right? Me having to come to the bathroom, all these niggas in here together, and I'm like, look. like, nah, niggas follow me. I'm like, y'all niggas run somewhere else. Y'all niggas is making a move.
Hola, mi amor, negrito, negrote, chocolatico, barrita de café.
Negro acá. Negro.
Tonight, want the same. Lil Fred didn't say nothing. He got in that motherfucking top bunk and threw that cover over his head. So after a while, I'm sitting over my MP3 player playing, I'm jugging, hitting that deuce, writing music. I said, goddamn, this bitch Lil Fred ain't said nothing. I said, goddamn, bitch. You gonna think of coming here and you ain't gonna say shit, I'll put your bitch ass in a bunk, woo, to my little nigga. He turned over on his back. He said, man, I lost them 3 cards, I said, what 3 cards, bro? What? Man, the 3 cards you gave me, he made looking at the city, he wouldn't look at me. I said, man, fuck that shit, Lil Fred. Man, fuck that shit, we getting money, Lil Fred, man. I ain't even studying that shit, Lil Fred. Get what that young nigga said? No, I don't need you thinking it was me. I said, man, fuck this shit, man. Get off the bunk, fool. I ain't finna let you do that, fool. Hit these dudes, fool. I ain't on that, fool. Let's ride, fool. We rapping and shit. This on my grandmama grave. And Rosalind Jane Hampton. I thought he was okay. We talked, we got talking about the streets, and I thought Lil Fred was okay. We woke up, the door rolled, we got up, brush our teeth, wash our face, get ourselves together, the door rolled, everybody run to the phones. It's on the phone, babe. I ain't on the phone 10 minutes. It ain't too many people out on the flats because the doors roll at 8:30, 9 in the morning. Ain't number maybe 15 people out. It's quiet. People watching the news, people calling, checking on their people. Basically, it's quiet. It's fuck. You ain't finna hear nothing. So I'm sitting back, I'm talking, and then I heard, bitch ass nigga, whole ass, fuck, shoot. All you heard is shoot. Bitch ass, fuck you talking about? I lean up. Don't you know it's on my grandmama grave on Rosalind Jane Hampton? Lil Fred then waited until this man Sally came out the cell, waited till he threw his tissue on the door, waited till this man sat down on the shitter, and like I said, he a big young nigga, 6'9", 6'10", and ran in the cell on the man bucket hole naked, taking a shit on my grandma, and beat him.
You were a killer. You were a hired killer. That's the difference between you and I. You were a hired killer. So no, you cannot be a good man and be a hired killer, a part of an organization that kills children and women and bombs hospitals. I'm sorry. We cannot lie to you and tell you that's okay. And what I'm telling you is that you don't have to be a part of that. What I'm telling you is you can free yourself from that. What I'm telling you is that in a different context, I know it is. I've been to these places. That's why I feel the way I feel.
You never laced the boot. You never laced the boot. You never held a gun.
I've never been a paid killer. I will never kill anyone. I will never kill anyone on their land to steal their land. You're correct. You're correct. I will never kill anyone on their land to steal their land. You're correct. I will never be a murderer like you. You're correct. You're correct in that. I've never laced up boots to go to war with children. You're not a man. You're trying to act like you were fighting a military. You were fighting children. Fighting random men who take sticks and stones because they don't have military equipment. You're not a man. Don't you pretend as though you were fighting a military. Listen, the moment Israel started fighting a military, Iran, you guys run. You call the United States to solve your problem. You're cowards.
Don't act like you were fighting a military. As soon as you fought a military, you ran. And you got the United States to fight a war that you started. You're disgusting.
Who ran? Who ran?
You guys ran. You kept begging. We saw your
raising
whole
your
leadership
voice
class begging. We need America. We need the B-2 bomber. We need the bunker buster. We need help.
Hey, Alex. Elon Musk is not human. Just pray for me now. Oh my God, somebody pray for me.
Wait, stop, hold on. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? Help me, help us.
If with a few $1 billion, he can feed everybody in this world, why is he not feeding them? We think Elon Musk is altruistic. He wants to put a neural link in your brain so that the blind will see, the deaf will hear, the lame will walk, Jesus-level miracles, as he calls it. That guy is an epitome of the second beast in the book of Revelation. And the Bible says that he will deceive those that are on the earth. I like to read this because so that people don't think that this is my opinion. Anybody that's believing in Elon Musk needs to go pray and find out what's, My question is, Elon Musk has the ability to put low orbit satellites in all nations. Where did he get that permission from?
The rights.
Elon Musk is building robots. He's telling us that in this next few years, not long, maybe a year or two, there will be more robots on this earth than human beings. Elon Musk says that we're going to have so much that we're not going to need to work. We'll have about 90% unemployment because robots will do everything from changing diapers to flipping patients in the nursing home to driving cars to everything. And he says we're going to have universal high income. And people are like, wow, that's amazing. I don't have to work. The issue is, how are they going to give you that universal high income? That is the beast system. When the Bible says in Revelation 13 from 16 to 18 that there will come a time when that you're not going to be able to buy or sell without taking a mark on your hand or a neural link in your brain. Listen, Revelation 13, let me read this to you.
Yeah, bro, I ain't gonna lie. I'm letting y'all know right now. I'm telling y'all this shit right now. They ain't putting that shit in me. Fuck it, I'll just survive in the wild. I'll be an animal. Fuck it, I'm already feeling like I'm Tarzan. Ain't putting that shit in me. I ain't standing for that shit. What? Putting up? Nah, bro. Hell nah. Hell nah.
He said, I beheld another beast coming out of the earth. Earth is flesh, human. He had 2 horns like a lamb. That means he looks like a good guy. But he spoke like a dragon. Elon Musk looks like a good guy. Like, oh, he's always dancing and laughing. Elon Musk. Elon Musk is like, he's like, oh no, like, I'm an alien. And then people think it's cute. The guy tells you he's an alien and busts into this demonic laugh and you think it's cute. He practically said it in Davos that he knows about aliens because he's one of them. And people thought it was a joke. I was like, I believe you, sir. I believe you, sir. You're one of them. You know what I'm saying?
For real.
So he says, okay, he exercises all the power of the first beast before him. In other words, the globalists, like the Klaus Schwabs and the rest, and all they just want to choke down on human beings and kill them. But that's not what the second beast does. The second beast is deception. He said he exercises all the power of the first beast, which is probably got released in 2020. And causes them we dwell on the earth to worship the first beast, okay, whose deadly wound was healed. He does great wonders, that he makes fire to come down from heaven on earth in the sight of men. Have you seen his launch rockets? Great wonders. He deceived them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles, which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to those that dwell on the earth, that they should make an image unto the beast, which was wounded by the sword and did live. He had power to give life to the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause as many as will not worship the image of the beast to be killed. Let's break that down.
Yeah, okay.
He deceived those that are on the earth with miracles. Elon Musk says he's going to put a neural link in your brain. I've been saying this for years. Recently, the guy says he can do Jesus-level miracles. The lame will walk, the deaf will see, the deaf will hear, the blind will see. Okay? He says he's going to put a Neuralink in your brain. They will be able to download your brain, and he can actually give you everlasting life. So if you die, they will put your brain in an Optimus. They can create a new body and put your brain in that body, and you will continue to live because it was downloaded, your memory and everything was downloaded. So practically, Elon Musk is promising people everlasting life. Elon Musk is not human. They still pray for me now. Oh my God, somebody pray for me.
Wait, stop.
No, that's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Real belt shit. Like, you see when they 11 and all that shit, there's no popping it. There, what you gonna say? You say something, I'm gonna smack the shit out you. You feel me, man? Well, especially when you got a pup. When you got a pup, like my pop slapped the shit out me this one time. Cuz. In school? Motivation to be exact.
Are you serious?
Oh, high school.
High school?
15.
And you think about
14.
17?
No, you used
I
to
was
act
about
up.
17.
You used to act up. 14. Freshman year, that's where it stopped. That's why I said 17, this shit is
Y'all
over with.
was fake class clown.
Yeah, you feel, bro.
I know he slapped
Alright,
you.
look. Remember, you shout out, fuck.
Why nobody bring that up? That's on your jacket. They hip-hop slapped shit out you in school.
Boy. Cause nobody,
What's in your class?
everybody ain't, I'm about to tell you. So listen, I'm in school and shit, you know.
Yeah, hold it,
you
bring
know,
this. Yeah.
Hold on, you know, Telly and shit, our old principal and shit, she's be on nut shit. You come in there, you got your hoodie on and shit, she'll call your crib. I'm thinking she bluffing. She like, I'm gonna call your crib.
Yeah.
She really called the crib. She the principal
She
though.
had nothing to do that day.
Yeah, she called the
had nothing
principal.
to do that day.
You know when you call the parent, he show up, that give all the other teachers ammo to pull up down the steps like that was ammo. Like when they heard y'all say
They
dad
been
was,
wanting to say
yeah, they been wanting to catch him.
Oh, y'all said that
Yeah,
here?
they said.
hold on for a second.
Yeah, one of them.
They didn't get the call. And be like, yo, y'all said that here. Y'all got something y'all want to say to? Yeah, and they had
Bro,
somebody.
it was like, it was like,
roll call.
like real shit. Like somebody must have called that shit on the speaker. Like, you get what I'm saying? So,
It be like that.
you know, like your pop give you the look like, but you only know the look like he about to fuck you up as they telling you how bad your son is. Like one of them Johns, he just giving me the John.
My pop eyes get really wide.
Yeah, like one of them Johns.
Be like,
And long story short, he like, come holler at me in the bathroom real quick. I'm in 9th grade, bro. I ain't get my ass whooped since McDaniel. Shout out to McDaniel, 2011. Like on some like really
you
getting
know,
my ass
but you
whipped.
knew it. Holler at me in the bathroom me.
Holler at me in the bathroom, but I ain't get it in a while. So I'm like, what you mean? So we walk in the bathroom. I swear to God on my life. He don't say nothing. Get in there, start washing his hands.
Washing his hands is crazy.
every day. Fuck out of here. Tyrone, who got all these bitches who all in Miami and Magic City every day. That's who I go to. So I need to get here.
But no, I am a sloop of good niggas. I already told you that. I don't fuck with good men. Look at that. I don't fuck with good men. And I'm not playing about that. I don't fuck with motherfuckers, Tyrone. I got all the goddamn years you talking about.
How you know they good? What's a good man?
They're calm, they are leaders, they are providers, they are honest, and they are not sexually led. Sexually led.
So you know when they fucking.
Yeah, so they're not sexually led. They're not sexually led because they don't want to fuck.
So because the niggas you dealing with, that rotation you said, right? You said that you're not fucking all of them. So if they not fucking you, then they just not fucking at all.
So I don't think anything, right? I think what's right in front of me. I don't give a damn if they're fucking somebody else.
You just said
That's not my life.
You said a good man is not sexually led.
I did say not sexually led, but that don't mean that you're not fucking somebody else. I mean that you're not going to let your business fall because of a pussy. You're not about to let your marriage fall because of a pussy.
So if you fucking a bunch of hoes right now, what is it?
What, my nigga?
You one of them niggas in your rotation?
If he's fucking a bunch of hoes, my niggas don't fuck a bunch of hoes. I know that for a fact. Now, I'm not going to say that they're not fucking a hoe or some but no, a whole bunch of bitches.
Yo, bro. Do girls like not hear what the fuck they saying? This bitch is a thought. She's a whore.
That shit wouldn't even have that much.
I don't get out my damn Jerry. You done told me good morning every day. Fuck out of here. I want Tyrone, who got all these bitches who all in Miami and Magic City every day. That's who I go to. So I need to get here.
But no, I am a sloop of good niggas. I already told you that. I don't fuck with good men. Look at that. I don't fuck with good men. I'm not.
Hey, man, he look.
How do we fall? So everyone's asking, if we had so much power and we ruled over Europe, how did we fall? Was it Christianity? Was it white women? Was it the wild men? Well, all of these things contributed to our demise. First, let's address Christianity. This is my first source, Birth of the Middle Ages. And I quote, iconoclasts whitewashing the image of Christ. This is called iconoclasm. They started to erase black images of Christ during the Byzantine period. This is my next source, the Russian icon. Look at this image of Christ. They painted him black. This is my next source, the Russian icon. Look at this image of Christ and Mary. They're both black. This is my next source, the Oxford Illustrated History of Medieval Europe.
Oh, he pulling up facts.
His name is Sephardi, and he's being converted to. If black people ruled Europe, how did we fall? So everyone's asking, if we had so much power and we ruled over Europe, how did we fall? Was it Christianity? Was it white women? Was it the wild men? Well, all of these things contributed to our demise. First, let's address Christianity. This is my first source. Birth of the Middle Ages. And I quote, iconoclasts whitewashing the image of Christ. This is called iconoclasm. They started to erase black images of Christ during the Byzantine period. This is my next source, the Russian icon. Look at this image of Christ. They painted him black. This is my next source, the Russian icon. Look at this image of Christ and Mary. They're both black. This is my next source, the Oxford Illustrated History of Medieval Europe. Look at this man. His name is Moses Sephardi, and he's being converted to Christianity. Now look at the whitewashed image of Jesus at the top. Now another way that they converted the Moors was through forced Christianity, which was called the Inquisition. What they would do is they would have masked men called the Nazareno who wore the caparot. They would take us up and they would torture us, and they would put us on crosses or stakes and set us on fire. This is called the auto de fe, the act of faith. They did the same thing in America, but they were called the Ku Klux Klan. Now let's go to white women. When we were ruling as the Moors, we had a lot of slaves, and some of the slaves we ended up marrying, and we had children with them. And this would rub Caucasian men the wrong way. And this is why Shakespeare's Othello did so well, because it captured the true raw emotion at that time period. This is my next source, the image of the black in the Western art. This is us after we fell out of power. This black man is either a slave or a servant, and he's being commanded to lay down with this woman's daughter-in-law. And this woman goes to get her son, and she accuses this black man for laying down with her daughter-in-law. So they arrest this black man, and then they burn him at the stake. But they told the woman that Mary and Jesus forgave her because she was Caucasian. If black people ruled Europe,
I don't know about you, but when I was growing up, my people had two rules that was non-negotiable anytime they left the house. It didn't matter if they were taking a vacation or just going to work for a night. Them two rules was I could not have no company, and everything better be the same as when they left. I ain't gonna cap you down. I was following the rules religiously. I did not want to see the other side of my rules whenever I broke them. But I ain't gonna cap. The one time I did break them, the nutty shit happened. And it all started with my grandma calling me in her room. I ain't know what she want, but it was kind of good news. She told me she was going on a little work trip, I think, and she gonna go about 2 days. 2 days aren't really too much, but I can make a lot happen in 2 days. At first, I wasn't even planning nothing on the side. I was just gonna carry on throughout my day like usual. But that was until my cousin texted my phone, and she told me that her and a couple coworkers were trying to do a little hangout session, a smoke session, drink session. You feel me? The usual. Now at first, she was really just inviting me over so I could hang with them. But I know I had a little liberty at the moment, so I took.
You're a witness for me. So, my cousin in Monroe, Michigan, this is my aunt, by the way. She knows, like, everything going on.
Is she on FaceTime?
Yeah, she's on FaceTime.
Oh.
You can't really see her.
I couldn't see it. Okay. God.
So, he's wanted for murder right now in Monroe, Michigan, for the Kayla Sadowski death. And I was apparently wanted for it as well at some point, but I had left his house today. Just ran away from him because, like, he never gives me. He's, like, weird. He'll keep you at his house. He'll use you for your money.
Do you have any idea?
I have nothing on me except my tablet, my phone, and socks.
Well, I tell you what I'm going to do, just because I don't know you. I'm just going to pat you down. Do you have any knives or anything on you?
No, just socks.
Okay. Well, somebody pat you down. Do you live here?
No, this is some Spanish button called. So what's his cat's name? Steve Bale. Like, I ran away from him. Like, I ran. I don't know how long I've been running. I just ran away from him. We stopped at the gas station, and I just ran. Does that make sense? Like, I stopped because, like, I lived with him, and he won't let you leave his house when you're there. He's weird. He will hurt you. I have videos.
Bro, listen to how you sound. You're a grown-ass man saying that, bro.
So, my cousin in Monroe, Michigan, this is my aunt, by the way. She knows, like, everything going on.
Is she on FaceTime?
Yeah, she's on FaceTime.
Oh.
You can't really see her.
I couldn't see it. Okay. God.
So, he's wanted for murder right now in Monroe, Michigan, for the Kayla Sadowski death. And I was apparently wanted for it as well at some point, but I had left his house today. just ran away from him because like he never gives me. He's like weird. He'll keep you at his house. He'll use you for your money.
Do you have any idea?
I have nothing on me except my tablet, my phone, and socks.
Well, I tell you what I'm gonna do, just because I don't know you. I'm just gonna pat you down. Do you have any knives or anything on you?
No, just socks.
Okay. What if somebody pat you down? Do you live here?
No, this is some fancy fucking call. So what's this cat's name? Steve Bailey. Like I ran away from him. Like I ran. I don't know how long I've been running. I just ran away from him. We stopped at the gas station and I just ran. Does that make sense? Like I stopped because like I lived with him and he won't let you leave his house when you're there. He's weird. He will hurt you. I have videos of the person that did it admitting to it.
Oh wow.
Because I lived with all of them in the house together, like in one bedroom. And she was acting real funny one day, so I like walked away and I called her on my own phone and I got videos of her.
Why don't we go have a seat in the back of this officer's car on the other side? Okay. Yeah.
As if the investigation wasn't complicated enough, Bryn is accusing someone other than Steven of being the killer, and even refers to a group of people he and Steven had been living with. The problem is, these officers are from another state and know nothing about Kayla's murder. So they decide to take him to the station to get some clarity on the situation. Upon arriving, officers contact Michigan State Police, and that's when they are finally briefed on Kayla's murder investigation. More than anything, Michigan investigators are fixated on this alleged confession video, urging Ohio detectives to obtain it as quickly as possible. And once Bryn sits down for his interview, what he would go on to describe would sound to detectives almost as if he had just escaped a cult.
Now you don't gotta worry about me being killed.
So, what was, and this gentleman that apparently killed this girl, what's his name?
Steve. Well, I know who killed her. I have a video of her admitting to it. Because we all lived in the same apartment together. There was a one-bedroom apartment that he owned, him and his wife. He had like 8 people living there. I was one of them. And in order to live there, he took your food stamp card. He would take whatever cards you had. And basically your money and everything was his. I did not agree to that, so he knew not to take it from me. I just stayed there, I slept on the couch, and I woke my head and I laid my head. So we're going down, and he gets married through all this. Now, our ex, you're a witness for me.
All right, there's no way.
Your sales will go out the blue. We don't know. Whoa, that's not hypothetical. So Michael Jordan, without the triangle,
he's going home again.
He goes home. He goes home every time. But look, he is the NBA's leading scorer of all-time history. He goes past 40,000.
He doesn't win a championship. That's right.
Right. So if the championships don't matter, if LeBron's 4 and Mike's 6, and we're talking about raw talent should give him more, that means that if Mike doesn't get 6,
it's not give him more.
But if Mike doesn't get 6, but he breaks all the records that LeBron has broken,
then he would be LeBron. And
you're trying to say that LeBron is where he's supposed to. And if Kobe doesn't go into the triangle, he comes in as a raw talent, never sees the triangle office. The hypothetical is, man, Kobe could be 40,000 points in the league. He could do the same thing.
You're switching it.
I'm interchanging all of the pieces because LeBron is no different because he's an independent. And you're trying to say, well, if he had this...
No, you're saying if he had this.
She called her son, my cousin. Mind you, I'm putting these up. I'm not close to little bro. I was never a fake-ass young boy. But she wanted me to play with him so bad. I'm like, all right, come on. She called him back. He come in the back, he playing the game, all this. Not even playing the game. He want to play the game and all that. I grabbed the other controller. I hooked the other controller up. I'm trying to help this nigga. It's not letting this nigga play. Bro, it's either me or you. It's literally saying only one player. And it's going to be me, nigga. Duh, it's my system. So I'm letting...
All of this shit is in the Emerald Tablets. It's tell you that. People came from Egypt and was over here before Christopher Columbus came over here. But that's because Egypt fell. And they were like, the pharaohs is evil, and all of that shit made it into the Bible. We wrote that shit too. The pharaohs became evil. But it wasn't talking about our ancient ancestors. The fucking new pharaoh was a Greek nigga named Serapis. Serapis Christus. Motherfucker was evil as hell. And his real name was Ptolemy Soter. And he became like the savior to the white people, to the Greeks. And right now, if you look up, you know Christianity is all based on having a savior. The whole religion lives on that. And it's a study of that. Guess what's the study called? The study of Christianity savior. Guess what it's called? Soterology. They literally named the shit after Ptolemy Soter. We that fucking stupid that we can't connect the fucking dots. When
look up pictures of Serapis, you literally see pictures of Jesus. Like, literally. When you look up who was the first Christians, what was Serapis' followers called? They were called.
Oh, I'm finna read all these.
Now, I'm gonna break this down to y'all real fast. This shit is important. Around the time when Serapis became a god,
Yo.
Hold on. Buddy says.
You know what? I never seen this shit.
Nolan.
What you on, Brody? Oh shit, type shit. That shit. What that shit talking about? Yeah, I really just finna hop off that bit. Oh yeah, this what I've been waiting for.
Yo, what's good, YouTube, man? So I want to address some claims that
Exactly what the fuck I've been waiting for.
And also want to address some claims that were made specifically by Kayla in my documentary about you. And I want to give context and clear up things, but in no way do I hate to be sent towards Kayla. Even though there are lies being sent about me, I wish nothing but the best for her, and I ask that none of you guys send any hate to her whatsoever at all. So without any further ado, let's get into it.
I feel like I was a victim of EDP, but mainly a victim of Gideon. They collectively never once told me to go straight to law enforcement. I feel like I am a victim of Gideon because he encouraged me to keep talking to a pedophile. They also instructed me to keep messaging EDP, which was incredibly draining. Yes, Gideon was encouraging me to continue messaging him. I wasn't allowed to report anything to the cops until the day of the sting. I just think that
She wanted to be a part of that shit.
Gideon on a phone call even told me not to report anything to the police because a private case was being built up behind the scenes. Gideon is a very selfish, greedy, and a scam artist type of person. Now, me personally, am I an opportunist? Yes. But I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
So the claims are that I facilitated a predator to come inside of my Discord channel, which allowed Kayla to be groomed. The other claims is that I forced and pressured her.
You know what's funny? And I'm finna say this right now. I'm surprised this ain't blow up. I mean, it blew up on his part, but.
Even though that she was talking to EDP. So we're gonna knock them all out and address everything. So first, let's address the
Yeah, what's going on? What's up with everybody?
but now she is 19 years old. So
Bro, me, bro.
Kayla Hoskins is
She just wants some fucking clout.
operation, and she's not a decoy. Like Skeeter said, this one is for real. But how did she meet EDP 445? Well, she was a huge fan of Gideon, and she was in his Discord server. EDP, after being invited by Gideon to a public server full of children, noticed her profile, found her Instagram connected to it, and messaged her.
Now the reason why people believe that EDP
What's going on with y'all? Y'all hit that follow.
That's how it happened. And I'm the one who put out the statement that EDP found her through my Discord. When EDP joined my Discord when he was about to do the interview with us, he didn't join, but he found a girl in my Discord, right?
And in her Discord, she has her Instagram. So EDP, being the Rizzler that he is, he slides into her DMs and he initiates contact with her.
The reason why I gladly took the blame for EDP meeting her through my Discord, because at the time, I truly believed that's how he found her, and I wanted to take accountability for my role in this occurrence. But as it turns out, Kayla herself in the documentary stated that she had already been messaging EDP before I had even ever added him in my own Discord.
My name is Kayla Hoskins, and in June 2023, I received an Instagram DM from EDP445, otherwise known as Bryant. I first replied to EDP because I always reply to anyone who messages me, and I didn't know who he was, but I freaked out because he told me he was, and sooner rather than later, he started sending very flirtatious messages. A while later, Jadion added EDP and
Into my Discord server to do an interview on June 21st, and he was banned that same exact day because he never came up to actually do the interview because he wanted to get paid last minute. And even though I had 70,000 people in my live stream, I'm not gonna pay a pedophile to interview him. Either he wants to interview or he doesn't.
Yeah, he right, because I ain't paying you.
So here's the deal. We ain't doing no goddamn interview until I'm fucking compensated, my nigga. You feel me? Like, I don't give a fuck. You know? I deserve to be compensated for my motherfucking time, for my effort. You feel me?
And also, here's the message log of all the things that he said in my Discord, and I know it's a lot of stuff. But yeah, so that's all he said in my Discord, and he was promptly banned that same exact day. Now, on June 23rd, that is the day that Kayla at least went public in my Discord server, telling people in the Discord that EDP was talking to her. She was saying, hey, is this the real EDP account? Because if it is, he just messaged me. Now, I know you guys are saying, Jadion, that says deleted user. How do you know that that's her? Well, we did a lot of digging through the Discord server, and this is some evidence to show that it's her because we have old screenshots and everything. But to fully show you that this deleted user is her, she actually posted a photo of her ID photo on the Discord server saying how much she hated her photo. So yeah, this is for sure her. Keep in mind, she's the only one who alleges that EDP hit her up from my Discord server. Nobody else has ever came out saying that EDP hit them up from my Discord server. So out of the 130,000 people, she was the only one. And she goes public with it 2 days later after we did the interview with EDP, and she's telling the Discord that EDP's talking with her. So one of the members in my Discord said, send a screenshot. And for some reason, Kayla says, I'll send one real zoomed in for you. And she zooms it in only on the sup that he said. And to show that this really is him, when she showed us the messages, as you guys can see, EDP said sup. Now, I am going to be real. I do not 100. Know if anything was said before that sup. I am going to go off of her word. She says that EDP hit her up first, but I do find it a little weird that she zoomed in on that sup when someone asked for a screenshot. Now, when she first went public in my Discord server about talking to EDP, random members in my server were telling her to block him, telling her to get away, report him, and just telling her to just stop being in contact with him because he's a predator. And every time somebody would tell her something about stop communicating with him, she never replied to those comments. She also made these posts in the Discord asking users if she should troll him. And then she also puts in there, should I be a decoy? Should I do a catch a predator? Nobody replied to that message. Now keep in mind, all these messages that she had posted in my Discord